I'm not a player, I just fuck a lot. From a thug nigga, from a thug nigga. I'm not a player, I just fuck a lot.
Sayibonani dumelangi abshenu lihithemba godlo into mehle mhlophe njengoshukela nakhe ngihamba no
Dingosimdala simamkele one and only him. That's the start in the beginning. Just ends with me and starts with me. That's the best introduction I can do right now. That's the only one.
Okay, if it's okay, week in week out is this, you know, Mosi, the teen, I said speaking. But first, we need to talk about what's happening in South Africa.
Yeah.
Zakip, Zakip. Zakip. Just to start. Fuel prices. I mean, that's where I want to start. I don't see another. Fuel prices. Yeah. So, I just want to give a bit of context. I'm going to talk about fuel prices and energy because it's more or less in the same bracket. So, let's start with energy. If you guys have noticed recently, yes, there's no load shedding anymore. South Africa doesn't no longer experience load shedding. But now, everything comes with the cost. At what cost?
Corruption.
At what cost? Not even just corruption. But now, just because we don't have load shedding, the price we have to pay is energy is much more expensive now. Like, electricity doesn't last. 100 rand electricity that used to last you maybe a week or 4 days. That's 2 days now. Max, if you're lucky. 50 rand, so she was so upset. She was so upset. I think she had bought electricity for 50 rand. And then when she puts in the units, it's like around 15 units. Oh, she was upset. And then, to be honest, like, you have to be upset. And it only lasted for like a day and a half. After that, like, she had to buy another electricity card. So that's the cost of us not having load shedding anymore.
Yeah.
To come back on the fuel prices. So, currently fuel prices is 28 rands, 6 cents per liter if you're using standard fuel. Whilst diesel cars, they got a bit of relief as their prices went down. So, why is petrol so expensive?
It's the petroleum.
One, wait, I'm just gonna give a few stats. One is the rising global prices, oil in the Middle East. So the oil rise is being caused by the Middle East tension that's going on right now. Obviously, USA is in there. You can't miss them anywhere. They are everywhere. It's like MTN.
Yeah, everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go,
it's experiencing the same thing.
Yeah. Secondly, our government decided to reduce levy. They just to reduce our levy on petrol prices and other extension, because then fuel prices affect everything. Toiletries, food, everything that's around. So when fuel prices go up, that means inflation and other things also went up. If you were to check, your electricity went up, your fuel went up, your interest rates went up from the banks. Interest rates went up. Bread is going up. Transport is up. Everything is just up. Besides us, we are down. We are down bad.
Everything is going up, but the prices are not. The salaries are not
bad.
going up. Guys.
Yeah, guys.
The salaries are not going up. Everything is going up.
But the thing is also, we say the salaries are not going up, but are the businesses making more money?
Oh, but the transport
because rent is also going up.
The transport business is making money. Do you notice in South Africa, in Cape Town now, they introduced a new thing of actually paying with the app? No longer using the cash.
Yes!
They're not using cash anymore in taxis.
But they're not making money.
It's just the
So,
beginning.
here's the thing.
It's the start of it.
Here's the thing. The taxi industry is one of the biggest industry in South Africa.
Yeah.
And one that contributes a high GDP. In a year, they make billions in a year. But now, the problem is that money is not taxed.
Mm-hmm.
That's directly from consumer to the owner.
Straight.
There's no third party middleman. DA has been on this fight for some years now that they want to tax the taxi industry. Of which, I mean, under the laws of the country, it says every business or industry that accumulates money, they have to contribute tax.
We need to find ways how to not pay tax.
Yeah, even though we know if that money was being used in responsible ways or ways that they initially intend to, it would have been great. Like, we would have been even complaining, we wouldn't mind because we're benefiting. But, I don't want to go deep, but yeah, that's why we have Madlanga Commission. Just to go forward. But yeah, not to get into the Madlanga Commission a lot.
But we have to understand for the police officer, Mr. Allen. I feel for his story, Shane, because it's so interesting to find out that someone was literally being colluded because he was doing such of a good job that they had to actually try to shut him down.
Oh, yeah.
They tried to shut him down.
I heard this story. Okay, let me just finish my turn of thoughts before we can go to that part.
Yeah.
So hence I was saying, yes, that's why we have the Madlanga Commission. So now with this new law that they're trying to introduce, so now they want to, you see how my city works with you have a machine and a card, and then you have to go and tap. Well, you load on the card and then you go and tap. First thing first, that means awusawazi ungene taxi ukuthi ngishotela 2 rand. Ngiyashota 5 rand. You can't do that because now you have to tap. Cool. When you tap, that means now if that system passes, I know that they've said yes, it's gonna happen, but it hasn't actually been implemented because we're supposed to start on the 1st of this month. I haven't seen a taxi with electricity system. I haven't seen a taxi with CCTV footage because part of it is they're gonna have CCTV. I just don't know how it's gonna be implemented because it's huge. How many taxis do we have? Like, it's costly. Besides anything, it's costly. But the returns are gonna be great now because now that means South Africa can now tax the taxi industry. So it means in these billions, they can also now have a share. So that means now not all the money or the profit is going to the owners and the drivers. My question now is, do you think they understood? Do you think the taxi owners and the drivers and everybody, when this was being initiated or was in talks, did they really understand at full capacity what it meant? Because then if you were making 500K, man, you're no longer going to do that. You're going to make a young 350 now.
Although, you must understand one thing, yeah? When it goes into spectrums like this case, this is a new system being employed onto the app, and everyone actually has to adjust to it.
Yeah.
There are stakeholders about it, but okay, if this app has been created, it's able to track by ways its location, and it's going to help out people instead of not having the money.
Yeah.
That's fine. So not having money physically, it's going to help them out actually to pay everything out, and everyone is going to be able to transport themselves without actually saying, I don't have money on me. They'll be like, okay, you can pay with your app.
Yeah, those losses they don't make no more.
Those apps now, it benefits the app owners. But the app owners.
Is it gonna be an app now?
Yeah, it's gonna be an app.
Okay.
It's gonna be an application. You literally you're tapping. It's like the same thing as like your bank card, ne? On the car, every vehicle has that thing. Let me finish.
Nah, but
that thing when you enter the vehicle, you're gonna have to tap.
But people who guys, like let's be realistic. Not all of them have smartphones. Yes, but then that means it's outside the app. Because if you say it's only gonna be an app, that means
There's an app and also
only
and
operates.
installed item engine. Like
So
this size.
you can either use the app
or you can use
the
that thing.
manual
That's where I'm going. You tap onto the car.
Now you're making sense.
Because you didn't let me finish. There's the app and there's the thing installation. You tap onto the card. Okay. So the developers actually created this app to ensure that Abandu don't get robbed. It's more of a safety measure because people keep on getting robbed. We have actually experienced issues where Mundu was going to school and all of a sudden, I was at school. We have had those issues like that in life. So now they actually developed this app to actually make things safer for people and be able to track monies that straight into the taxi owners' bank accounts. Because also, the taxi owners, they have to cash in. Cash in 5K maybe a week. It ends there. Any mile afterwards, they're not worried about it. Because they all know, okay, you have to cash in 5K, and then what's left over, they have to pay the driver, and then the driver also makes his own extra money on the side. So they're also fighting that case. I shop, so I can see all of my money and know properly, so that I don't get actually scammed by the driver plus the people.
As far as I know,
well, it's those cases.
Those guys, yes, they have a daily cash up limit that they need to reach. But weekdays, the money obviously is cashed up and to the owner and stuff. But on weekends, it's their money.
Yeah, that's what happens.
From the morning till late. That's why they work so hard on weekends.
Yo.
Hey, overload on weekends, my bro. Yeah.
Every time we talk about overload, the only thing that stresses me out, remember that case where the driver actually was taking like close to 32 kids in a taxi and then they all passed away.
Oh, yeah,
Some actually ended up in hospital.
Yeah.
That case, that's why people should actually died. Not do that, guys.
But that guy didn't even have a license.
Funny enough, and then I think there's 3 kids that survived.
That's the irresponsible part of it. Like,
very
we cannot give Mundo who doesn't have a license a car.
How can you?
Like,
but anyway.
But yeah, that is what's happening in
in the Madlanga Commission. How can someone
Commission? Yes, let's go.
How can someone actually be so much a talented police officer? Like, just to show how
you're
corruption.
You're busting too many crimes.
That's how it shows you how corruption is in South Africa. By the moment you're too good at your job, it becomes a problem. Though? No, I'm not surprised, but it shows that in South Africa, you when you're too good at something, you are always a threat. And being a threat, let me finish.
I think it can go into your normal workplace.
As a threat, you're gonna become that person now. Like what they did is this: they did the most simplest of things. They literally implanted the case of he stole a coffee machine. His old coffee machine, a coffee machine. The guy is not even told. Okay, this guy was caught up in some money laundering scheme or whatever. No, they literally said he stole his own coffee machine and then at the same time he failed his polygraph. Imagine you get taken by your own colleagues to go to take for a polygraph because you stole a coffee machine. Whereas
that belongs
to you. Whereas in South Africa right now, there are cases like your Senzo cases, your AKA cases. Those people were never taken to polygraph. But this guy, who was one of the best police officers, even now they actually did a GoFundMe campaign for him. I think generated
like 500K.
Yeah, 500K. Turns out they asked, what are you going to do with the money? He says, no, I'm going to buy a coffee machine and then take the whole entire money and buy dogs for the police force.
Yeah. So that they can bust more criminals.
More dogs.
Bust more drugs.
They are very dangerous, those dogs. Where's they going to be focused on narcotics?
We are with you, my guy.
And
we are with you.
I think he has diabetes or cancer between the two, but allegedly, not 100% sure. But he needs some assistance.
There's always something.
He needs some assistance. But guys, the Madlanga Commission is not ending anytime soon. But
But you know, to go to what you were saying, when you are too good at something, like people will feel threatened by you and they need to remove you out of the equation. You see that analogy we can put into daily life.
Everyday things.
Everyday life. Either you are a sportsman, either you are employed.
You
find this a lot in work environments.
Even schools.
everywhere, even in school, if you are good in school, like everywhere. As long as you start excelling at something, jealousy starts. Election. Election, you don't need to do anything.
No, ikala kulantwana lokho aba mama banxiba igown fencing aba mama banxiba igown fencing nabo
babonakala ngathi une future nyana
uthi uyabona umntana kabani yo hayi wenzena kwenzanga next
uyidlulele la
nje you just passing
hayi mfana ndoda
but life Zanzi Africa across the world god
hayi mfana you world war
fighting
world war. Hey, before we go on to our next segment, we have to talk about immigration, the current big topic.
How many days left? 17. 17 days.
What's the date?
17 days. The date
the 13th. Yeah,
days.
They actually have 6 days because on the 30th, it's the day that said
it
must be
17
gone.
days. I really want to see how this one plays out. It's 17 days. When this scene was shot, but to when you guys see it, guys, there's a couple.
Ichayile.
3 weeks.
Ichayile, papa. Ichayile, papa.
2 weeks, 3 weeks. Let's see.
Ishayile, papa. Okay, let me just get into more context. So in South Africa right now, we have a big issue, not just immigration, but illegal immigration. I know some entities they focus on one part of it, or they mix the two together. We don't have a problem with immigrants, visitors, tourists, everybody. We do not have an issue. The problem starts when you are not documented, when you are not in this country according to our own rules. You can't come into my house and then you want us to live by your rules in my house. There's no way. If you come to my house, you're gonna live by my rules. You understand? So if you come to South Africa, you must come via the right procedures. I don't know. I cannot attest if they are being implemented or what the deal was. But we have an influx of illegal immigrants. So the hindering or the cons of it is that we are overpopulated. And when South Africa is overpopulated, there's an unemployment issue, job scarcity, as allegedly some entities are hiring the illegal immigrants for cheap labor. Public health care is an issue. Clinics are full. And in a queue of 20 people, half of them is illegal immigrants. You understand where the issue goes now, because then the locals are not getting efficient help. There's no pills, there's no medicine. Medicine is also a scarcity, because as you can imagine, if I had to feed 20 people, now I have to feed 60 people, you understand? Housing. Cape Town would have a lot to say about housing.
I choose not to comment on that one.
Cape Town would have a lot to say about housing. Housing is expensive. Schools. There was a big scandal with the school from...
Churo?
It was Durban. No, it wasn't KZN, Durban. I think it was a school from Potchefstroom.
I heard about Churo. I heard about the Churo.
What happened to Churo?
At Churo, there was literally an influx of literally kids that are actually not South African.
Yes.
And now the only thing that Churo does, allegedly, is that to actually register for them, like, hey, pay whatever the amount is inside. They don't have that restriction now. They don't have that restriction of saying, okay, no.
As long as you can pay the money.
Yeah, as long as you pay. It's not like, okay, this
understand?
is the amount of quota that we have for only people that are not from South Africa. They take everyone. As long as you can pay the deposit, you're welcome. Come in, the doors are always open.
Anytime, it's tea time.
We applaud you guys. You got even Woolworths accounts. Yo, how can you have a Woolworths tuck shop in a school? I have never heard that in my entire life. It's
Yo,
like,
bro,
tuck shop.
Woolworths. I know. Curious they're in their own league, bro. They're in their own league.
Government schools do better, guys. Yo,
Yeah,
you can
because
pay
then
support or
South African
ShopRite or
kids
something.
were not getting admissions to schools. That's another
it's a
issue.
problem.
Social services is also constrained. There's a lot happening in South Africa.
Grants.
There's a lot that happening in South Africa.
Uningi.
And it's not that South Africa, I don't want to speak for everybody, but for myself, I do not discriminate against anybody. I do not discriminate against the foreigners. I'm just asking them to follow the right procedure and protocol. That is all that we are asking.
We are not saying that they are a problem.
Yes,
the
we
only issue
understand.
we're having is that they are in South Africa with the wrong documentation. Even, for example, the president, I don't know which African country upward, he was informed, he said, okay, they are welcome to come back, but if you not have the right documentation that is actually accurate, that we have on our database, you cannot enter. So, by you doing that, you means you came into a country and not even knowing what you were doing, and you came in illegally. So all we're saying is that if you're in South Africa and you're actually employed or you are here legally, you should not have a problem. The only person that should be having an issue with what's actually happening is when someone knows very well that I'm not supposed to be here, I'm not documented to be here, and at the same time, whilst I'm not documented to be here, I'm committing maybe something that's I'm not like of a crime or maybe scamming someone. So just be aware. But yeah, looking forward to seeing what can happen on the 30th. That's all I'm seeing.
So Ramaphosa had something to say.
What did he say?
First, he said immigration should deal with the issue and not judicial groups. So, kahle uthi ongizwe abaye ukuzibambela izinto ngezandla zabo. But he said immigrants immigrants were being blamed for problems that had immigrants are being blamed for problems that arise because of poverty and high unemployment. Do you want me to repeat that?
Yep.
Ramaphosa said immigrants were being blamed for problems that had arisen because of poverty and high unemployment.
Okay. Interestingly, you're saying because of high unemployment. Isn't this coming from the exact same president that actually said 2 years ago that we're going to be increasing of job opportunities?
Yes.
3 times the value that he said last year. I think he said like there's going to be 30,000 new jobs going to be created this year around. For example, the case of now, if you think of it, the president is actually saying that it's an immigration problem and also it's a social ill that actually we're dealing with in South Africa of unemployment. The president is supposed to be the one actually implementing the new job opportunities that he promised the people. So that I actually support the fact that yes, he's supposed to be under impeachment right now due to the promises that have actually been put to South African citizens, but at the same time now he's not addressing it. He's complaining about these issues happening and people addressing these matters. Okay, Mr. President, what are you doing about it? Where are the jobs that you've created?
Yes.
Where are those posts that you said that, okay, these are the opportunities going to help the communities? What are you doing about it? You're not defending your people. The only thing that you're doing now, you are giving a political response, which is actually so knowledgeable of knowing very well.
And it's being neutral.
I'm not solving the problem. I'm just trying to make people happy. I'm just pushing it away from me. And South Africa has this new habit, guys. Stop playing hot potato. I don't want it, someone else can take it. I don't want it, someone else can take it.
Like,
But
no one wants to stand.
the moment something good happens, all of a sudden, yeah, chest trap, yeah, it's mine. Yeah, we did well. It's the same thing as like the whole entire, like for example, If
You know
I've-
who's the best at that?
Who?
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie, yes, no. I was going there. I was literally on the point of the whole entire tournament. Nothing, silence. The moment you get to the final, oh my boy, you did
front,
well.
he's
You're
picking up the trophy.
You're picking up, yes, you are there. Like it's so hypocritical, meaning that you're only valued in your country the moment you're doing good. The moment you get bad, they're gonna backlash you.
But then also, you know, if you're gonna
It's gonna be a
say,
problem.
if you know that your country is under constraints, which means there's not much liquidity going on, how do you then let so many people into your country? First, cool, they are here now. We still have our own problems which are not resolved, but they are here now. And there have been some job opportunities here and there, but then now who's getting those job opportunities? The illegal immigrants. Now it becomes a much bigger conversation now. He can't say people are being blamed for things that we are suffering from, but they are coming and they are contributing. Because then now, because of cheap labor, because they take anything. They don't have laws in this country, they know that.
They don't.
So you offer them whatever. Actually, businesses are taking advantage. Because they know that they're just going to take whatever because they need to make a living. They still need to live here in South Africa. And because of corruption, accommodation, you have to submit documents. If a foreigner, you have to submit documents that you're a foreigner in this country. But how are they getting accommodation? Because they don't have the documents. So it's a whole corruption system again. It's a chain. It's the same thing as a chain.
It's the same thing as the Madlang situation where there's 5 people that own one car. No one knows. Where's the car? No one has the car, but the car's been paid 5 times. It's been registered to 5 people. They bought the exact same car.
So
but
we have a very big problem.
It's a very big
problem. Even the ones, when we go back to housing, the illegal immigrants who are occupying spaces by Sea Point. You know now in Sea Point you have to pay deposits. You have to pay 28,000, I think. Allegedly, you have to pay 28,000
to apply.
Just for you to apply, so that you can be considered
for an application to actually rent that side.
Yes. Your payslip, you need to earn about 60K. Like, in which South Africa? In which economy? In Ramaphosa's economy? Please.
Don't play with me.
Don't play with us.
Don't play with us. Don't, please.
So, gooby. But on the brighter news, even though it's not directly South African, but I mean the founder is South African.
Who?
SpaceX. Elon Musk just became a trillionaire. SpaceX went live last night. So it's a new.
I support you, Ngoni. I really support you.
I know that's how I
said. Not South
It's
African.
not a win for South Africa, but you know,
that
it is of South African soil.
It doesn't do any good for us.
And you can also gain if you invest in it. See?
There's nothing that actually.
It just got into the market, so it's open for everybody to buy shares.
Elon Musk does not do anything for South Africans. He does not do anything.
Allegedly.
Not allegedly. What does he do? So that it's accurate. He does nothing.
Oh, I wish I had a camera to shoot our cameraman right now.
He does not do anything for South Africans. The only thing that he says is that I was born there and I'm living in America right now.
Yeah.
And
it's so sad because
nothing it does.
When he dies, they're not gonna celebrate him there. And we, his people, we're not gonna celebrate him as well. Because he didn't do anything for us.
No,
that's how it is. If you don't do anything for your people,
the mere fact there's no Tesla truck in South
perish.
Africa right now.
Your name will perish.
Is there a Tesla truck in South Africa right now? Are they actually selling it on the market?
What?
Are they selling it? There's no Tesla trucks. It's a market, but it's not being sold in South Africa.
Yeah. Even we don't even have Starlink. Where that's
we don't want Starlink.
There was a big war. I remember there was a big war.
Please keep it there. We're not worried about it. Keep it. Let the security.
We're sharp ngayo.
Sharp.
We shy ngayo. Ngizwa kahle bafo.
I don't want it.
Also, Hey, we've had a lot to say. It's been a mouthful. That's just what's happening in this country, in this world. There's a lot happening. Go busy. What's on your mind?
Yeah,
What
on
did
my
you
mind.
see that's interest that piqued your interest?
Something that happened in this couple of weeks, but Charlie, I'm gonna ask the viewers to actually comment on this one. Yeah, but it might be controversial in a way, but there's this thing I've been noticing, and it's been ongoing. I think it was resolve a lot of problems. Ne? I would advise guys, ne? Machita firstly, guys. Hlukana nomuntu nengosi. If someone has a kid, my guy, leave her alone. Because there's this problem that we're noticing that, my guy, if you're dating someone or you married someone who has a kid, I truly respect you that, my friend, you will deal with pain for the rest of your life.
Why? Where's this coming from?
Wait. Wait, I'm coming.
I'm so interested.
I saw a friend of mine, they were dealing with this situation this week. It's like, hey, Faith, I met this girl, you've been on and off, and like, no. This girl, she has a 1-year-old child, and yeah, the baby daddy moved away into another city. And I'm like, my guy, they're still together. Even if they say they broke up, they're still together. I apologize, cameraman, I told you.
Why?
They are still together. Because, the thing is this, ne? As long as a child is less than the age of 10 years old, their parents are still together, are interlocked, whether they like it or not. Verbally, they might say an emotional, oh no, we broke up. That's bullshit. They're still together because these people have this thing when they're together in one location. They are a whole family. They are a full family. They are happy. And when you are there, just say, no, we're just going to go buy the kids Christmas clothes. And we're going to buy winter clothes.
Brownie points, bro. Now it's about brownie points up.
Working together as a parent. No, I truly don't actually support that thing. I truly don't support.
But that's not always the case.
No. Listen, the case is this. My point is this, and I stand by it. No matter anyone can say whatever you want to say, but
so right now you're playing the devil's advocate.
No, I'm not. I'm being honest. There's a difference between devil's advocate and being honest. No man in their life wants to say.
I needed to see how sure you are about this.
No man wants to actually sit back and say out of the blue, this kid is actually drinking your Coke in your fridge, and then you say, hey, don't do that, and then the kid says, you're not my father. You're not my father. That's so painful as hell because you are doing so much for this person. You're trying to nurture this person, trying to teach them your teachings, but at the same time, they will still remind you this is not yours. You never brought me to this life. There's nothing that you can teach me. So we advise you guys, everyone must stay with their baby mamas and their baby daddies. Don't move on because you're causing problems for us who are father of zero. We are not employed by anyone that says, okay, this is my father. No. Stick there. That's one of the red flags I won't lie, I actually noticed. And I told the brothers, like, my guy, if you go back to this girl, I won't lie to you. 6 months down the line, when the guy comes back to Cape Town, they're back together. And when are you going to left being there
so
in a relationship
with this situation?
What's up?
Did they break up and then he just eventually
the verbal conversation that he said is this, they broke up.
Okay.
They broke up, because he had to move away.
Also, it was because of the distance.
Yeah, the distance, it did not work. They broke up.
So it's not like they lost feelings for each other.
No, they lost feelings whilst they were younger the situation. After the kid was born, they lost feelings and then the person moved away. And the next minute, they are still engaged. The guy, I remember once he said, like, no, I'm still on a phone call. Like, he tried to call the girl, and then the girl, she did not pick up the phone. And then when she called back, like, no, I was sorry, I was on a call with the baby daddy. Baby daddy, a phone call for an hour. What do you think happens? Huh? Guys, please tell me, am I not making sense? It makes perfect sense. Don't date someone who has a kid. If you have dating someone who has a kid, I respect you guys.
Okay.
Let's
role play.
Let me finish this.
I want to do a role play.
I'm not role play. I want to comply this thing. I respect those who date people with kids. You're a bigger person than I am. I respect you. Me, I'm not playing that game. First thing you ask the person, even if the only way you can understand is if the father of the child is dead. If the person's still alive, no matter wherever they are, prison, Joburg, Malawi, Ghana, Algeria, wherever, stick to your plate.
So man do by stepdad.
Eh?
Or man do
And
by
food,
stepdad.
I will never.
How but you said you don't mind if the dad
No.
is not alive.
I'm saying I understand for them party. I don't want to. I'll never. I say I understand party. God, I'm not playing that game.
Okay, ngiyakufonela ke ubaby daddy wena ne. Asithi ke Funa how long the call should last.
Okay. Hello? Text. There's nothing to talk about. There's
okay.
I'm telling you nicely. No one's baby
okay, that's
daddy.
you, ne? That's you.
Yeah.
Sengisho lona ke baby daddy walo ohlala le.
Oh, I sent a text. The child needs this.
Yeah, but iba uyena cause ngase noyibambe call.
No.
Angithabi last hour. Ngifuna ubona into zomntwana ziphela kanga after how many minutes?
That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I don't explain it to you. If you are a baby,
there's no
communication. I don't want to call you.
Just
I don't want to talk
text.
to you. Send a text. Hey, Tagabani, the baby needs
Is
this
that how
and
you
that.
came to a conclusion, Basaja, because it's still call?
Dude, if you're still called with someone,
Got you.
You cannot have that thing. The mere fact that someone's gonna ask you like, hey, how you doing? I'm okay. Oh, hey, how's your day so far? I'm fine. No, man, listen. You see, those moments, those conversations, we're not talking about the child if you can spend an hour. Like, oh, you're lying. You are lying. We are not talking about the child. If we're speaking for an hour, we are not talking about the child.
Yeah.
If you are serious about what you're saying, this is we're talking to the baby daddy. You send 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even if it's bullet points, keep it professional. Because remove any emotions behind it. You can't spend an hour. Because for sure you guys are catching up. So hey, how's things going at work? No, we're fine. Having a good day.
There should be boundaries.
There's boundaries.
There should be boundaries.
Respect that boundary. Yeah. But no, this is me and you.
All we talk about.
We cut ties. That's all we do.
Okay,
sharp, bye.
Sharp.
Bye. Don't do that. Because now you're speaking to this. Okay, but your dad is talking to you. And then he's going to play with the boy. And all of a sudden, guess what happens? I said, can I get the picture of Mdwan? Guess what happens? She's in the selfie. She's in the picture. And then in his head, oh, this is what I could have missed. This could have been us.
Yeah.
This could have been us. It could be a movie now. Come on, guys. We know how this thing plays out. We know how this thing plays out, guys.
Advice from
stay away from
baby daddy.
Don't be a baby daddy. Imagine your whole life.
Baby daddy,
you live your whole life. Talk about stepfather. You work so hard. To be a stepfather.
Yeah.
You
know what's been on my mind?
What's on your mind?
I'm seeing how AI is dominating all industries, to be honest.
That was
digital skills are going up.
That was the plan.
So now, should our school curriculum readjust? Should universities implement AI prompting? Because then, to some extent, degrees are losing value because now entry-level jobs are being automated. So now your degree is not enough. You understand?
It's redundant.
Exactly. It's redundant. There's a computer who's doing what you could be doing as an entry. Because you qualify with a 5-year experience. My requirements, dog. Yeah.
Oh, certification.
So now the question is, should schools readjust?
Yes.
Definitely, no.
Definitely.
They have to.
Because you have to implement what actually is within the markets that are actually helping other people in terms of professionally now. There's no use of you teaching a child a textbook that's like 300 pages of something that they can learn.
And it's not going to be useful.
Yeah, it's not going to be useful. There's 300 pages that they learn.
But also, even the book, they
That's
can get
useless.
it digitally. They can
Yeah.
just search it online. Bwah, won't get my 300 pages.
But look, no, you remember, no, we are so much behind. The mere fact that Chinese, in the Chinese curriculum, their kids don't even have books. They have tablets. Tablets. Now make an example. Tablets. A kid is learning from a tablet. Everything is here.
They've been building phones while
Bruh.
we learn about Hitler.
Yo.
Not to say anything about Germany, but yeah.
Yeah, we can actually say it because think about
I
it.
don't want to get into it.
It's gonna
but
be
yeah.
bad. Yeah. Think
bad.
about it. Like the mere fact our educational system, yeah, like just to add on your point, my argument always goes back to the case of I still blame our institutions, how actually our government implemented it. They took away so many soft skills or so many important skill sets like you remember the technical
And
build outs back
anything
then.
with like your hands is taken out.
It was taken out.
Completely.
The mere fact that used to be like no one is actually knowing how to be a carpenter now.
Yeah.
No one's learning to be a plumber now.
But
they just
you
go
know,
to work for a plumber
and
then
you
they
see
learn
how
there.
looked down upon those careers are. No one. If you go to Matric now and say,
Do you know how to do
what
this?
do you wanna do? What do you wanna study? No one's gonna say carpentry.
No one's gonna say
one,
it.
because
No one.
lezo zinto lesesiyekele omalume bethu
Yeah, ongenaspine ehleli
Yeah,
la,
well,
or you
it's-
just sitting there.
onetalent nje lezandla ayishayela ispan uphill.
Those are the only skills that people never actually want to learn. Everyone's so
And they're
focused
so
like
vital, yeah.
it is. Everyone wants to be so digital and everything. Even right now, no offense to anyone who's doing an administration diploma or advanced diploma, your job in the next 2 years is redundant.
But if you
There's no
see,
use for you.
with this new AI and the new technology, there's more entrepreneurs now. Entrepreneurship is
Yes.
the new it. So
You can
now
run a
the
business on
question
your own.
is, you can like really just start a business right now, and you have all these tools to assist you and speed up your research or whatever resources that
actually
you
doing
need.
anything.
Yes, you still do need the traditional stuff like, funding and all these other things, but there's other avenues that you can use now. So now, would you rather be... Hey, I'm going to ask a bit of a controversial question now.
What's up?
Not really controversial, but each to their own. Just let me know, what would you choose? Connie as well, give us your... What would you choose? Name.
What's up?
Would you rather have a stable job for life or have AI tools that allow you to build your own business?
AI tools.
So now the question is, would you rather have a stable job for life or use the AI tools and start your own business? Because the truth is, AI has launched a lot of new entrepreneurs. There's new millionaires every day. So it sounds like the ball is in your court now. Yeah. But I want you to answer my question.
Your
Which one?
question, okay, I'll give you a
But
simple as it is.
also, I just want to say it's not easy. Just because it's AI tools helping you, it doesn't mean it's easy.
I'm not gonna dispute to say it's easy, no. I'll be honest enough to say AI it's a beautiful master, but at the same time it's a crazy servant because it can assist you to be better in everything that you do, but at the same time it depends on what you feed it. You have to put in the right information. You have to put in the right prompting. You cannot ask it, what should I wear? Which sock should I wear? You should be asking it questions that actually can help you build up prompts that can actually help you build applications. The mere fact there are certain people that they only use ChatGPT to start a conversation or actually ask how to actually correct an email is the most simplest of skills that they can actually use for the tool. So for me, I would rather use the application for something more of like creative writing or maybe ideas of something that actually can help me with my career or maybe ideas on how to actually improve my systems or my workflow of work or using other applications. Like for example, not a lot of people even knowing about Google Studios.
Oh yeah.
You can use Google Studios to help you create an application that literally builds a website for you. People don't even think of that. That can actually help you with your business. So for me, Luana, rather than using the stability and actually sticking to one job for the rest of your life, rather take the risk right now and actually learn a new skill and learn something that can actually develop your career. Be much more creative and at the same time be much more innovative rather than sticking to something that's going to fade out, because you're going to be consistent in doing one job and being stable. You are stable, it's fine. But are you learning something new? You are not learning anything. You are sticking to that same mindset our grandmothers and our fathers that actually were teachers for 20 or 30 years. They never became principals. To this day, they are all, they never became principals. They stick to a position. They be like, yes, I'm loyal to this school. And where are they now?
Okay, so adapt to AI tools and use them to full capacity.
Yeah. Camera lady.
Teen, my sister.
AI tools.
AI tools.
Okay, Magapoy.
Okay. So, support.
You can support your statement, Magapoy.
I have a creative mind, so a stable job would bore me.
Yeah.
So I need
Creative.
challenges.
Okay.
Yeah. So I feel like AI would be a great challenge.
Okay.
So it gives you creative freedom.
Yes.
Okay. Would like also the viewers also like you
Yeah.
guys, can you
Let
please
us
tell
know
us
as well.
what's your feedback and what's your outlook on things?
Like, what do you
How do you
prefer?
wanna-
Would you rather, are you happy where you are now? It also, to mention, not everybody is an entrepreneur. Some people
Want to follow orders.
need to be led. You understand? Some people don't want to put in the work. Some people don't have bright ideas like other people. We are different. So for those who feel they want a challenge, where are you now? What are you working on? Let us know. Write down in the comments.
What are you learning?
Let us know which AI tool are you using. Where is it helping you? Like, let someone else who's not aware of it get
Learn
aware
something
of it.
from
Let them be aware of it. Like, because another thing, we say what we say, but we don't really know how to properly prompt. That's another thing as well. You understand? So the language, we need to learn the computer language. Not necessarily coding, but just to know
How
the
to
script.
articulate yourself better.
Yeah, the script. Just like how we had to learn English. We're still learning English every day. But we had to learn to articulate so that people can hear us.
Do you have a problem with English? Do you have problems with English?
No, I don't have a problem with English, but
No,
it's not my mother tongue.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it doesn't normally come to my head like how Sizulu would come. You understand? Sometimes my mind, I have to search for the word. I have to Google in my head. Come there. You understand? But that's what I say. We had to go to school and learn how to articulate ourselves. Even if you didn't go to school, some people are using apps to articulate themselves. That's how also apps can help you. You understand? So there's a lot that you can do.
Yeah.
Hey, Bathandekayo, this was a big week. By the time this episode comes out, South Africa Valley, it has already played. Bafana was playing this week. So we are recording in this week. The Bafana was playing this Wednesday. Was it Wednesday, right? Thursday. So we are recording on the Saturday. So by the time it comes, we'll be like a week or two in advance. But we had a game. Before we go to Bafana, Pirates! We are the champions
The mic is gonna
of
burst.
South Africa. Angzanga, uthini Kaizer Chiefs?
Mic is gonna burst.
Kanjani?
The
Number
mic is
bani?
gonna burst.
Oh.
Abantu
Angikhulumi, angibeza abantu abanganayo silverware.
Abantu abazithenga i-cups.
Angazi abantu abanganayo silverware.
Abantu abazithenga
Mona.
People that actually buy the cups, you know.
Mona usuke esweni.
How much did you guys pay?
So, Pirates, as we know, they are the champions of the Betway Premier League 2025-2026. So, my boys did it. I need a moment.
Cancel
It's
that.
been a while. It's been a really long time.
And it dies out very fast.
It's been a really long time. We did it, man. It was a huge fight. It
You
was
also
a battle.
you lost Mbule too.
At some points,
You lost Mbule.
uyabona kanjani abantu when you celebrating abanomona, they start
You lost.
they start mentioning the negative stuff. They start mentioning the negative so that they can cloud the positive.
Mbule is
Don't do
living.
that. Vele uyahamba Mbule, makahambe. Bye Mbule, sharp oposa.
No.
Master Chef. Hamba bapheka elsewhere, my guy.
Yeah, because
But
you couldn't
Oksalayo, we
sustain
did
it.
it.
You couldn't
So your
sustain
pen
it.
didn't make.
You
You
guys
can't
couldn't sustain.
you can't overcloud this.
You can't sustain
Can't.
it. He left you.
Also, Sundowns, they
Cup-
became
Cup
the CAF
champions.
champions, so they won the Champions League of Africa. Congratulations to them as well. Congratulations. I ngoba ke mhlambe it's my team whatever, but you know, it's football.
Yeah.
We have the
Congratulations.
sports and
Congratulations
yabo,
to-
intenhle iyanconya, intenhle iyanconya.
Not song. But
You
anyway,
can't.
congratulations to Kruger
Yeah.
United, also from actually being promoted from the NFD Motsepe League, automatic into the Betway leagues as of start of the 2026-2027 season, and also to Milford FC. They also
Promoted,
played
yeah.
they actually had to play off the playoffs.
With Cape Town City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they defeated Cape Town City.
Yeah, they're playing players
Yeah.
at Cape Town City.
So Cape
Cape
Town
Town
City.
City.
So Cape Town City is going to remain back into the Motsepe NFD League, but
Aninda, whoa.
they tried their best. But yeah, they remained at third position. So looking forward to the new improvements. And Baraka FC also was relegated. It's going down to the
Baraka
second.
was relocated?
Yeah, they got relegated from the Motsepe League. Now they're going to the second division.
Yo.
And congratulations to Keegan Buchanan and his team.
Yeah, Hope FC.
Hope FC is
Ah.
promoted now onto the NFD League.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be competing with Cape Town City now. So there's a potential that you might see a derby. You might see a derby of
Hmm. So
Cape
more
Town.
games for us to watch. You understand?
So it's Cape Town
But-
Spurs,
Yeah.
it's Cape Town City, and Hope FC
then now
now.
Hope FC.
They are all in one.
They must come. They
now.
must come. They
One
must
time.
come. We need you guys in the Betway Premier League. You understand?
Yeah. Let's see how they reach it.
We can't only have Stellenbosch.
Yeah. Also on the English Premier League side,
Arsenal, the
they won
Gunners.
it.
Ba, 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 ba.
They
The
won it.
Gunners, they did it.
They won it.
There were a lot of doubts.
They did their best.
There was a
yeah.
lot of hates.
Yeah,
And
it's-
the whole world was
It was a
hate
nice
watching.
way of letting go of Pep to say, he's leaving at the right time. Yeah, he left at the same time,
Aye,
like he
bo.
lost.
Why is City catching strays?
No, it's not a stray. It's just a nice send off, like fire. Now you're handing over the torch. So that
There's no
had-
torch being handed over. There's
Yeah.
only one Pep, and that's it.
I don't know where is
There's
he
only
going.
one
though?
Pep.
Where is he gonna go?
He hasn't really decided, but he's not completely off the Man City ecosystem, but he's more now a bit behind the scenes. But I think they gave him there's a managerial position they gave him.
Yeah, but also
In the
he
execs
chose
and
a
stuff.
replacement. It turns out
Yeah,
Enzo's
but
gonna
he's
be
not
the
gonna
coach.
be coaching. He hasn't been announced on any
Yeah.
contracts.
But Enzo's gonna be the new coach for Man City,
Okay.
and also there's
First, before you
improvement
go,
Who's it?
congratulate Arsenal
for what?
for the win. I haven't heard you congratulate them.
No, I'm not.
Congratulate Arsenal.
No, I'm not.
You can't start a
I'm
topic
not.
and then
I'm
not follow
not.
through.
I'm saying that they won the league. I'm not congratulating them. I said they won the league.
They won the league, okay?
They won.
Congratulations, Arsenal.
No.
Wofunda umjabulela omunye umuntu.
Unfortunately,
Fitz.
not
Funda
Arsenal. Not
umjabulela omunye
Arsenal.
umuntu.
Do you know Arsenal fans are the worst?
I know.
They're
I
the
know how
worst.
they are.
They are worst. Arsenal fans are the most disrespectful, the annoying fans in the world. They will remind you even you win a match, but the moment they lose,
Yeah.
no, it was a mistake.
It's always like that.
It was
Moss.
a
I can say the
mistake.
same for Kaizer Chiefs.
Hey, they always a
supporters.
mistake happen and then something happens with them. They never complain. Yeah, we tried. But anyway, also Bayern Munich, congratulations for winning the
Bundesliga.
Bundesliga.
Yes.
Unfortunately, didn't
Barcelona,
make it.
La Liga,
Yeah. Also PSV, also
PSG.
won. Not PSG, PSV.
PSV.
I'm gonna end with UEFA. I'm talking about the Dutch league. PSV actually won the league on their side, and then PSG now is gonna face Aston Villa, who won the Europa Cup, the UEFA Champions League champions. Are are gonna face the Europa.
For the playoffs.
Yeah, Europa champion.
See who's the real champ.
We already know the answer to that. I don't understand. So
I don't understand how it's even the playoff.
I don't even get it also. But the referee that was actually kicked out of USA for being from, I think it's from Iran. He's gonna be, not Iran, it's from Somalia.
You're from Somalia,
He's
yeah.
from Somalia. He's gonna be the referee for that match against PSG and Aston Villa.
You lying.
Yeah, FIFA has already allocated it because of all the politics happening in America.
You know?
Guys, I
Sometimes
don't
during the
understand.
bad times,
No.
Sifumbethe comes.
No. Like, think about it. What's happening with the FIFA World Cup
Yeah.
right now is most disgusting ever.
Yo.
Do you know that literally
Yo.
because that Iran
bad.
is in a war with America?
Yeah.
Their matches are inside America, but they are stationed in Mexico. They have to drive to their
Listen.
matches. They have to
Trump
drive.
said, USA said, Iran. Because there was a big question. How are they going to play the games? Because they have to come. At first, they wanted to ban them from the actual World Cup. But that's not possible. And then he said, Iran, they will have to travel, play the match, and fuck off. Sorry to swear, but they'll have to go. Fly in, play game, fly out.
No, they have to drive, not even fly.
Well,
can't
if they
can't,
can.
they can't even get to the airport. They
How
have
you
to
going to
drive.
play? Driving? How you going to play? They have
Drive.
stolen feet. There's no way.
They're gonna have to go out every time they go.
That's sabotage, fam.
No, the whole entire tournament is sabotage.
It's a sabotage.
I forgot. No, I forgot
And
in
why
the morning.
why can't they change the location?
They
Because
can't.
it's bad. Like USA,
Did
bro.
you see about the English one, the England one?
What happened?
America even sabotaged England by actually they in Kansas City, ne? There was a
And the
truck.
place is so hot.
It's hot. There's a truck that actually had England's stuff equipment for the team. It was hijacked, stolen.
By
Man,
who?
okay, I don't know. But ask yourself a question: how did someone know that this is the England truck that has the staff equipment for the
Was
team?
it not like, did it not
And the
have,
kids and the boots and everything. It was
there
stolen.
was no England flag or something?
No,
Because
they
usually
don't.
embroid these things.
They don't have that. They literally know.
It's like a normal looking
Normal
truck.
truck. Normal looking truck that was actually escorted. But guess what? Things got stolen.
Escorted. How can you be
By
escorted?
the police. By the police.
Where
what
were
I'm
the police when they were stealing?
I don't know. The things are stolen. You should check out Fabrizio, guy. Fabrizio, they know. The evidence is there that the equipment was stolen. This
So now how are
tournament
they
is
gonna
the
prepare?
most. This World Cup is the most entertaining in terms of sabotage.
It's dramatic.
It's dramatic.
So
Even
much
before it
drama.
started, even right now, there's a situation happening that you see the referee that actually reffed our match against Mexico.
Yeah.
That referee found out that he was wearing an extra earpiece.
Yeah, I saw there's a contest
Nah,
because most
it's only 1, 2,
decisions
3.
were going to them.
Yeah,
Did he have 3 pieces?
Yeah, he had 1, 2, 3.
Was the other one not official?
Not official. You were supposed to only have one earpiece.
So who was feeding the other info?
That's
That's
a
why all the decisions were going to them.
That's the question, but like, where did this happen? Because he had 1, 2, and piece, and we were like, it doesn't make sense.
But there's nothing is gonna help. We still lost 3 points.
We lost. No, it turns out, but if it's found out after investigation that something happened in terms of there's a fraud, because he's suspended now.
Okay.
He's suspended from officiating anything. But if anything is found, we're gonna replay the match. It's gonna disturb. We could replay the match. There's a potential for that.
Yeah, that's why it was a disaster. The game was a
Did you?
disaster.
Was it tall? I don't.
I was listening. No, guys. Okay. I like how our topics are like crossing each other. I was listening to a video on TikTok. This is like an AI voiceover generated TikTok.
Yeah.
So now AI must doesn't know if you say English, it's gonna speak English.
Oh, so shithole.
So my
said
God,
shithole.
it said shithole. I was like, what?
Is it
Wait,
tall? Is
maybe
it
I didn't hear well. It wants to say it's tall. It's a shithole. I was No. Guys, no, we need regulations around that. But yeah.
No, it does. I think it doesn't have a
Sithole had a
language.
bad game.
It doesn't have a language.
Bro. Because
it's saying what
like
it
it's
thinks.
English. If you say English, there's no stall in English. So it's shithole. yeah, Fitz, yeah. But Sithole, my guy.
Zwana ka shapara red card.
Bro, I got one West, I got one.
Literally less than 20 minutes in the game. Boom, out. After you joined.
It's chai for Zwane, dog. I think Zwane fethu. Mina ngokwami.
Go home.
Mina ngithi fethu retire.
Not retire, go home.
No, he must retire for the national team.
Yeah, for the
Yes.
national team.
He must
could, but
retire. Locally, it is bread and butter, bro. Also, expand yourself. There's other ways. See how Teko Modise has been doing it. Like, expand, my guy. You see, South Africa loves you. South Africa respects you. Come on.
The mere fact
Don't
that
want
actually
to be
like that,
handed over and no, my guy. No.
But he tried, Jim. He tried.
Yeah.
He tried. First World
But
Cup, go
let's
home.
start with
Yes,
the
man.
first penalty. Let's start with the first
Goal.
with the first goal. Yes, Ronan Williams. Even I, as an audience watching the game, I saw how those guys were on us and how our players were nervous. Because, to be honest, our players were overwhelmed. They were nervous. It was clear to see. It's not that they can't play. They were nervous. That's another part of it contributed. Not that that's the whole reason. But he does a short pass. They panic. These guys are on us. They can't go forward. The only time they can go forward is if Mbogazi gets it and he just moves it forward.
Can I tell you something on that statement? That match was not South Africa versus Mexico.
Leave the referee and the other politics. It was still a game.
It was Mboga's.
Oh,
it was Mboga's
the
and
book line.
Mudau.
The
It was
book
the first
line,
line.
yeah.
It was this way.
It was Mudau Mbogazi.
Mudau and Mboga's. The ball was
And
traveling
Ronan
like
Williams,
this.
because he did have some good saves.
The ball was traveling like I saw.
bro.
There was no six.
From the middle.
There was number 10 again.
From the middle,
Every time, boom.
those guys knew.
Boom.
Mbogazi ended up having to
Even
central,
he
go and be
moved
center back.
forward. I was like,
My guy, and then he's pushing forward. At some point, he was so upset. He wanted to score himself. He came close as well.
Because it's like he's pushing. He's literally the defender.
Yo,
What
like
is he doing? He's playing
he was
all
working
positions.
too much.
Nah.
He was working.
It was
But
Mbogazi
like,
and Mudau versus Mexico.
even Mudawi wasn't at his finest. His passes were not accurate. I don't know if the other. Also, it's like we don't have pace. We can't run. I don't know if we have heavy legs
We have Foster.
or those.
It's a fungus. It's a Foster fungus. He passes the ball out to go outside. We have a Foster. We have a Foster ball outside, Foster. You can see that there's no one there, but you still pass the ball outside.
Foster, even if we get a chance to break, we can't. Uzoyilahla umjida.
Right now, you tried your best, my guy.
But there was nothing.
I think the next match evidence was coming. Please don't.
That's
put
what I
Foster.
said. Evidence would have done better.
Who were playing
Even
next?
both our strikers, no shot.
No shots back.
No shots on target.
The goalkeeper of Mexico
shots
was
on
not even
goals.
tested once or twice, like something.
Yeah, a few
nothing.
times. Like we have minimal shots
Nothing.
towards their goal. We were under pressure the whole time. Their first goal, I don't know what Sithole was doing. Sharp. Mistake happened. They scored. You think he's gonna come back and regain himself, restructure his mind? Like, this is happening, my guy. You are here. We have no time for imposter syndrome. You are here. You are in the World Cup. This is the game. This is an opener. We won 3 points. The whole country is watching. How many mistakes he does after that?
7.
He does more mistakes. Instead of fixing, does more mistakes.
But I won't lie. You see the red card. It was not actually supposed to have received because
Yeah.
if you saw
I think it should have been a yellow. A yellow is fine.
No, not even supposed to be a yellow.
The caution was fine.
The
though.
player, how they actually found himself on him
Because
because he put his leg
He
inside.
fell and then he threw his legs in between his legs. Fine,
That's the
because
thing of it. They didn't watch him
the
properly.
question will be, well, the contest will be he was marking from the back.
No, he didn't.
Tolo was coming
There
from
was
the
no
backside.
contact.
That's the other thing.
No contact.
But again, VRT free kick. Oh, the goal, it wasn't a goal. It wasn't a penalty. At some point, it looked like it was gonna be
Get
a
a
penalty
penalty. No,
situation.
it was still outside.
But it was a free kick. It was still outside.
Yeah.
But to go, it's still who? Sithole. Why did he have to do that? Because he was outpaced. Let's leave all the politics. It's okay, yeah, it was a foul or not. He was not matched. It was not a match to the guy's pace. They outpaced him. He couldn't read the game. Because they had a highline at that point, but Mutawa was on. It's the only reason why that guy was on. He could forward and chance for a goal.
Did you see how Benny's face looked like? When it was
The panel, they just
Yeah.
they were like me.
It's
I was
Aaron
silent.
Mokoena, it's Quentin Fortune, and
Ben McCarthy.
I feel like them right now. So
Like-
I would have actually had the exact same response.
Yeah. I'm still very furious. I feel like you guys can hear this in my voice. Let us know, what did you guys think of the game?
What happened?
Who let us down? Coach, I'm going to start with you. You let us down.
He's retiring after this also.
He has to. I don't know why he didn't retire before.
He said, this is my last
We've
tournament.
been having problems in South Africa in our football. He's still keeping this medalla. Coach, and we have such a disaster game. What does our coach say? We had a good game. Predominantly, we just had a good game. It was just the first 15 minutes. After that, we had a good game. It's just that one mistake where we let the ball in our 6-yard. Were we watching the same game?
Protecting his kids.
Were we watching the same game?
He's protecting his kids.
No, but he has to take accountability as the coach.
He doesn't want to. You can't force someone to take accountability for something they don't want to take.
So how do you expect your players to
He's
take
literally
accountability
trying to
if the
respond
actual
to it.
leader can't?
He will not take accountability. That's a coach.
Nah, man.
He doesn't
Nah,
have a
man.
problem at this point.
Nah. Forster.
Forster.
Fostoro.
Forster is
Frozen.
right. It's Lyle Forster.
Yay. Forster.
Forster.
Pindela ndoda. Pindela England.
Yeah.
Hayi
But anyway,
Pindela England.
Yeah, stress. Can't
Hayi ngeke mfana. Hayi ngeke.
imvale mfana.
Hayi ngizamile mfethu ungigaya i-chance ne. Hayi ngeke.
Sasitshe dala nje nakana pace.
Hayi besides ne-pace mfethu. Hey, umjida wangathi nje uyena ophenika nawo wonke umuntu. He can't push a ball forward. Every time uphambili bro, you are the finisher. Angikwazi ukuhlanganisa ama-1-2s ni shoot i-goal. They can't. Every time it's a miscued pass. Every time it's overhit.
Guys, you're gonna have to forgive me. I love food. I've been eating a lot.
At this point, you're gonna ask for my plate.
Yeah.
I find.
Because I mean,
But yeah, Bafana, we are disappointed.
very much.
We are disappointed as a country. I feel like anything could have happened, but not what we saw.
Was bad.
No, what we saw. What we saw was bad.
Painful
It
to
was
watch.
Disgraceful. I don't know how the younger players felt. Imagine about really on the bench how they must feel. The pressure now going to the next game is immense.
Akazodlala uRele. Yo,
A whole poster board, there's no way. But
No, the thing is, if he plays,
and
within
Urele,
few
and then
minutes-
that's another thing. Why uhamba nama players ozothi awekho ready? Why? Hamba nama players othi ready ke.
he's not gonna play them.
Hamba nama players owabonayo ukuthi are ready. You say Urele is not ready? Take players that you think are ready. Now, nalekho ukuthi Urele is not ready, it's also your opinion. As a country, we think differently. But it's okay, you're the coach. Take players that you see fit. Because then now you just traveling with dead bodies. Imagine you take someone that don't play for the whole tournament. What were they doing there?
URele was just there for
If the other player is injured, who's gonna go in? Because you say this one is not ready. Aye, man. Aye.
Who was the star player that match? There was
And there was no one.
There was no 10. There was no 9.
one.
Everyone is playing.
We can even say Ronan because he did some pretty good saves. But now he also had his own mistakes. But still, I still say those short passes you could see from the beginning that don't play small passes. Phambili. I even said before, Gati Ndota, Phambili. Unzanjan, last goal.
Asha.
Mama. Boy, I know. But
Yeah.
we have to stay optimistic, I guess.
Let's pray what can happen next. Let's see even if we actually win.
The argument was we see ourselves in the round of 16. I don't know. Right now, I
But
don't know.
remember, don't forget, man. Argentina lost their first match in the previous World Cup.
I did think of that as well, but we are not Argentina.
Yeah. I'm just saying for motivation at least.
Yeah.
Because don't act like we're not surprised, because at the end of the day, South Africa is like that kid. Like Bafana is like that kid that actually just comes back from school. Oh, how did the example go? Oh, sure, well done, my child. Well done, we accept you, welcome back.
To be honest,
I know the exam was
well,
hard.
though. Recently, they were playing well.
They were playing
On
well,
these
but
qualifying games, they were doing so much well. This game, I didn't even see our football. Like
they were
we didn't
hydrated.
play.
They were dehydrated.
We were defending the whole time.
They were dehydrated.
Even our formation, we had 5 defend. We were defending.
They were dehydrated.
We were tired. Second half, tired. Gone, tired.
Those hydration breaks didn't actually do anything, guys. They do.
Hey, do you think in Africa we'll ever get to experience a World Cup winner in Africa?
Yeah, it's possible.
It used to be Ghana. Like, it's in Africa, we all used to be Team Ghana. We knew, yes, other countries are there, but one country is gonna represent until the semi-finals or the quarterfinals, and there was Ghana for the longest time.
For the longest time until
Yeah.
Morocco actually came in. Actually,
Yes, Morocco is the one fighting, but hey, I don't know. Morocco,
the Senegal.
hey,
Also,
Morocco.
Senegal also can actually get to the quarters.
Yes. I see Senegal, the
As
other
a
one who
quarter.
can contest and be contenders. But like, do you think we'll ever experience or get to celebrate an Africa World Cup winner? A World Cup winner from Africa?
They can actually compete to get to the finals, but only God knows.
But I think somewhere, somehow,
And Allah.
in the
God and Allah.
Are you Muslim now?
Our viewers are also Muslim. We support them.
That's true.
Yeah.
But then that means you should mention every religion there is.
Yeah, I don't know all the other gods, but I only know that the meaning of Allah is also God.
Touche.
You must be diverse.
Ngiyakuza. I guess it's the Kapstad in you.
Not Kapstad.
Yeah,
It's public knowledge.
Yeah, we know, but it's the first time you made it public. We are 7 episodes in, you understand?
Salam alaikum to my people.
So allow us to be shocked.
Salam
Allow
alaikum.
us. Hey, walaikum salam.
Yeah, you see? That's all. Kapstad is coming out. What are
That's
you
what I was
like?
saying. Why are you denying?
How are you?
Where are you?
What are you? Hey,
Where are we?
what's a quote? What's a quote?
Hi, Mateki.
Hey, but take it too.
Mateki was hosting top billing.
No, I want to take it two shoes to actually host a lot of it.
I had that idea.
But you must.
Nah. That's not the
I
one.
think you'll be the right person for the
That's
Lord.
not the one, my friend, the one.
Give me 2 tours that. And then the third point is a go here.
It's a wow 10.
Wow, 10. Come on,
Yeah.
What's a go easy?
Yo. Hey. Talking about how our technology is improving.
Yeah.
Shame. It is winter season. A lot of people are dying of flu. I survived my fair share.
Because
At
you are
some
not in
point.
South Africa.
Hey, gabanda guys. Gabanda. Gabanda. But did you see Four Horsemen? I'm gonna go back and reply and respond to your question that you asked me, I think 2 episodes back. And I said I'm gonna come back to you. This is the time now, and I'm coming back to you. Dope's verse, Nasty C. I'm picking up Nasty C, bro. He killed it for me. Keredi killed it. And for reals, bro, it's not the time to lose, yeah? It's not the time to lose. But I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed with the music video. I'm not against AI, but I'm disappointed with the music video. Have you seen the music video?
Yeah, I did. Pisses
Have
me
you
off.
guys seen the music video?
Pisses me off though.
Let us know what you thought. Like,
It pisses me off though because it actually shows that yes, Doggy did a great thing of actually combining the two artists and actually bringing them to actually create such a masterful song, but an art at the same time. But the issue that I have is that now these two individuals can't actually come together and sit down and actually create a music video, which actually could have brought up the industry and also the culture to a much more better state. Because now, yes, we heard you guys actually singing on the same track, but out of respect, would I actually appreciate a music video that was actually out of genuine concept and for the culture of hip hop. And there were many ideas. We even gave you the blueprint of actually how you guys could pay homage to the industry and actually to the culture of South African hip hop. But egos were there at the same time. Some people are not even answering the phones. To actually
AI
to
that
do the music
person,
video.
you know?
Like people not answering the phones. So like at this point, it's pretty much of something that could have been resolved in less than by just answering the call once. Caused a literally big, massive disappointment for everyone else that actually is a huge fan of you guys' music. But all due respect, we understand, man. Everyone is to their own.
Yeah, we
have to
we
accept
had
it.
big expectations as
Much.
consumers. We had
Too
big
much.
expectations. We're expecting more.
But we got less.
We're expecting visibility. We're expecting a shift.
Can you bottom me up?
Ha 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 ha. Hey.
Give the bow.
Give
Give the bow.
Is it a polo or a bowl?
Bow. Bow.
Sitting bundle of joy uhamba
Yes.
model C correct. No, it's a bowl.
Aye.
Yo, angicorrecta intwana yami lapha endlini kade ngigodukile. Kombe bengithini? He's like, no, it's not like that. It's a cow. I'm like, what? Hey, inkomo man le. It's a cow. I'm like, what? Unkinga wena uyacula mos. Me, I'm not singing. So,
But anyway.
music video. Yeah, it's a big leg down. It's a big leg down. As we still on the hip hop guys, the hip hop gents, Nasty C started streaming, dog. He's on Twitch.
Don't do it.
Yeah, Nasty C is on Twitch.
That's cool.
He started streaming. Well, there's different views and feelings about it, obviously. But I don't think... Here's the thing. People think because he's streaming now, he's shying away from hip-hop. He's not going to be releasing so many songs. He should be focusing on music. That's how they feel. Focus on music. But I think this will escalate him even further. Because he can use, which he is using their platform, to steal homage hip-hop.
Yeah.
Do you understand now? Nasty C went independent, first of all. He's not under any label. He's independent.
Yeah.
So that means he's not getting distributed by anybody or marketed. He has to do it himself.
So he has to create his own income.
Yes, he had to generate his own marketing, his own brand visibility, whatever. But the good thing is he owns everything.
Yeah.
Now he has a streaming channel. What do you think? Are we not going to be having listening sessions, battles, all those things?
We definitely
This will
can.
escalate him further and will help him even reach a bigger market, which is Twitch is international. I would like to think it's international. And he does have a dope personality because he's quite funny. He's a goofy guy. So it's catching on. And I think it's dope. I think it's dope, bro. Just continue doing it. And obviously, don't stop making music.
you
Don't
can't,
stop
bro.
making
You
the
can't.
music.
That's one thing
You
you
know?
have to respect. You can't stop making music.
But just imagine, yes, it begs me to ask. Just imagine streaming was a thing during Michael Jackson, Tupac, Whitney Houston times. How would have been? How would have that been? How would have contributed? Do you think they would have blew up even bigger?
It has a
'Cause they lived
it has a
interesting
positive
lives.
it has a positive and a negative connotation behind it
Yeah,
because
like everything.
because we already know like at that time everything for them was too much of based on what the record label actually wants. So they were signed to, because if you notice, not anyone who's actually signed to a record label actually does streaming or anything.
Yeah.
They
yes.
mostly
But then,
under a
if
company.
it's a tool like this, record cables they will hop on it. Some of it will be open.
No, the thing is with record label they can't
Excuse
control
me.
what you say.
That's the only problem.
Yeah,
now,
so
yeah.
they will not allow it for you to even go to podcasts or such case because they know you could say anything.
But
There's
then
no
that's why
restriction.
there's media training. These people are media trained.
That's why not everyone is.
Yeah.
And not
but that
everyone
means that
supports it.
that's a step they will have to add.
Yeah.
But just think of, but now thing is at the time things are different now, eh? At the time it was all about exclusivity.
But now
You know, the
everything
mystery,
supposed to
the
be outside.
privacy. Now we want everything, fam. We wanna know what you use to wipe your ass in the toilet.
Why would you do that? Why would
We
you
want everything, bro. Like people watch people sleeping. They want people record themselves going to the loo. People want to know everything, my guy. That's how we ended up seeing.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. You didn't see anything.
It's fine. It's going through a tough time. It's
Yeah,
fine.
don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Alright. The Tula. Have you watched the Michael Jackson biopic?
Haven't watched it.
You should watch it, my bro.
Haven't
You
watched
should
it.
watch it.
I
It's
still need to
dope.
check it out. I haven't watched
It's
it.
dope. You see, if he had a streaming channel,
Not a lot of people
That would have been
actually
fire.
thought about it, but
they would have been fine. Yeah, it wasn't a thing that time. There were no infrastructure sets to support the technology, or the apps didn't exist. All of these things. So now the interesting is always the argument around cinema and streaming. Because now a lot of movies or
I haven't checked out a movie in a minute.
like series,
don't even know.
movies, everyone is moved to streaming. That's to go with your Netflix, whatever you choose, Disney. But shows now are being commissioned for streaming and not necessarily cinema. And people don't go to cinema. It's been found that like the only times that like people still go to cinema is when there's something big, like the Michael Jackson biopic, like a big franchise is doing something. Also, The Last Airbender, that movie was supposed to come out in October.
Really?
Yeah, Avatar Last Airbender was supposed to come out in October. But if you go online and search now, you'll find it. Ask me why. So, the movie, scripted, shots, everything nice. Do you know how much work it takes to do animation? The voiceover artists, the graphics, everything. Everything finished, but then they had a partnership with Prime, Amazon Prime. So, they said, no, we are not going to put this on theater, of which the creators, they were counting on the theater. Because it is a big show, it has their own fans. So theaters will be packed, they will sell tickets. But then Prime said, no, I want to put this on my app. Because when I've put this on my app, your fans will come and subscribe. Because your fans will come and subscribe to my app. You understand? Cool. And then allegedly someone from the team who had access to it was like, bet. URL link, boom, online. It was live on Twitter. He said, if y'all wanna just gain for yourself on, you're not gonna, because it seems like they didn't have an agreement.
They didn't.
You understand? So
They
the
couldn't
other
agree
was
on
like,
one thing.
if y'all don't wanna do our stuff, you wanna do it your way, you're not gonna make shit as well. Online. It was leaked. Now if you go online and search, you can find it now. You can go
watch
to a
the whole
movie
movie.
site, you can find the whole movie now. Now my thing is, how are they gonna make the money back?
No one is.
How? Because it took money to make a film costs. Last Airbender is like an hour and more. You had to book actors, graphic designers, whatever that you needed, studio time. You had to pay these people. There's money spent. There's a budget that was taken out to shoot this film. And the returns, they were counting on the theater shows for people to go and watch on cinema. 2, there is another Prime. You can subscribe there, because then subscription you pay monthly. So they still will make some sort of gain from there. But now it's out there for us for free.
Anyone can actually get to it now. It's not even like
So they lost
Blockbuster.
millions of dollars.
they did.
Millions of dollars down the drain. But that guy was apparently, he was held in custody. They arrested him. The one who posted it. It's still illegal. He didn't have to do that. Because, yes, they're not going to put it on theaters the way you guys wanted it, but at least streaming it on Prime, you still get a little bit of cash. You understand? There's still a little bit of gain. They're still going to put it there, I'm sure. People are going to watch it. Let's hope it's good enough for it to blow up. That's the only thing they can count on now, for it to blow up. And then they can try and strategize, I don't know how, for us to have one way of accessing it besides on the other online available links. But it's a very interesting scenario. I wish I can sit down with the executives, producers of the movie, and just have a chat with them, even the producers.
They're still stressed out. They don't know how to
Like,
deal with this one.
It's a lot.
Gotcha.
Hey,
But anyway,
I have some interesting facts.
what's up?
I have some interesting facts for us. First, choose from the topics that we've had today. Which one do you want to know about?
I want to know the most.
An interesting fact from there.
The Madlanga Commission.
Well, not say Madlanga, but current affairs. 'Cause
Okay,
that
the current
I said
affairs.
segments.
Oh, current affairs. The Cape Town.
Sima, listen
Which
to my
one?
question.
Which ones?
I'm saying from the segments that we had,
Okay.
which one
Specifically, I will
want-
point out.
Yeah.
Which ones?
You say you'd want to know interesting facts.
About which segment?
Yeah, we had current affairs.
Uh-huh.
We had interesting facts or what's on your mind. We had soccer or
Okay.
sports, and then we had music and movies.
Music and movies. Yeah.
Okay, let's
Haven't-
go.
Haven't watched a movie in a while.
Nah, but I'm coming with the music instead. So, did you know the world's most streamed songs have each been played billions of times?
Most stream songs. Because of different multiple stream forms like your Apple Music, Spotify, and YouTube.
But even
Premium.
on the same
Platform.
app, because we have, for example, we have YouTube Music or just generally YouTube. You'll find a Bruno Mars song with 1.2 billion views.
I'm not surprised.
That's just from one platform.
Yeah, I'm not surprised about that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's just like, for example, the Drake album itself. Even it's already streamed more than 1 billion times right now.
What?
Yeah, but it's already received more than 1 billion streams, to the extent that he's His album's actually been number 1 for the past 3 weeks.
Yeah,
He's still there on the Billboard.
Yeah, Drake actually is topping the charts.
Yeah,
with the Iceman and
He
the 3
released
albums.
One
Of
song.
course,
Oh my
I
gosh.
mean, of course, and he obviously getting the bag. Of course,
That's the
he
way.
became a billionaire.
That's the
Actually,
way actually of him getting out of his contract.
yeah, he became a
He's running
billionaire.
away from actually Universal. So after this album,
He's
Babile,
flying solo.
it's done.
Damn.
Cause that's the only thing.
But also he had to come back, after that beef and the L he took, he had to come
If
back
you listen
strong.
to some of the songs, you could literally he's responding to
Yeah,
them like,
yeah,
I'm going.
yeah.
It's like he's responding to them like, yeah, guys. I'm
Yeah,
here."
man. And he's letting us know he's on his own lane, my bro.
He's not actually worried.
You know
about
what
anyone else.
fact I found interesting?
What's up?
Did you know that a day on Venus,
Venus, like the planet.
yes, planet Venus. A day in Venus is longer than a year on Venus.
A day is longer than a year. So if we're running on seconds and minutes and hours, what are they running on?
See, you know why? So, this is what scholars say, or the internet says. So, Venus takes about 243 Earth days to rotate.
The sun.
To rotate once, but only 255 Earth days to orbit the sun.
I did not know that.
It's crazy. Like, I'm
really
trying to
did
think
not know
about
that.
it. So to just rotate once for day and night, there's 255
And 55 days.
days. But to go around the sun, which is a whole year. So when we are 250 something days in a year, we're about to finish the year because we have
We're finishing
365.
one day.
They're finishing 1 day. 1 day.
That's
That time Tina, yo, says ya card with yo, how umude.
December.
Hey, not even December, skhala ubude bonyaka nayo inhluphe ehlangane nayo, all the challenges, we are tired. This is like August time.
Thina sisakhala thina.
It's like bona they're just going through 1 day.
We know.
Hey man,
learn
we
new
live
things.
and we learn. We learn every day.
But yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Like I
read
always ask
this and
myself, like the things that we don't know about the world we're living in is very interesting.
it's very interesting. I was in my chair for like 2 hours. I'm like,
I still don't believe America were the first people on
which one? Iyahlanya ke le. On iphinde uyicishe. Oyile yakho. I'm about to close. Should we just do it with the
Yeah.
Okay. Hey. Stinking your battery buff. Liyafuneka. Make sizame. Okay, everyone. Let me go back.
What's up, Bobby?
Phela ngithi bese ngahleli
Okay,
framing. Yabo. Where were we?
It's a crazy world we live in.
Yeah. So we live and we learn. Crazy world we live in. Hey, so guys, it just goes, man. Just live, be present.
Be present.
Be present in the time that you are present. Then
Be
and
thankful.
Live. Be grateful. You understand? Be grateful.
Chop
This
money.
life is not guaranteed. Make money
Chop
and chop money and chop nyash.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. Thank you everybody for joining us. It was an interesting episode.
Definitely.
A lot
And
to be
please
said.
subscribe and
Yes.
like the channel.
Like,
and also comment.
subscribe, comment.
If you want to be part of the show, also to come online, share your opinions.
Yes.
We want to know what are your thoughts.
Share your opinions with us. Let's have a discussion. Let's have a conversation. I mean, it's not our land.
It's ours.
Our land.
All of
You
us.
understand?
Thank you.
Peace and love. Sifumbethe.
I don't feel